Hello ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce myself. My name is Olivia Septiani from class SD 24C, majoring in elementary school teacher education. Today, I am going to present a topic of enhancing primary teacher education through blended learning, a mixed methods study. Purpose is abstract. The effectiveness of primary teacher education is a critical concern in modern education system. This mixed method study aims to explore the impact of blended learning on the preparation and professional development of primary teacher. Blended learning combines traditional face-to-face interaction with online learning, offering a flexible and inclusive approach to education. Our research use both quantitative and qualitative methods to assess the outcomes of a blended learning program in primary teacher education. The findings suggest that blended learning enhances teacher preparation by improving knowledge retention, enhancing pedagogical skill, and fostering a supportive learning environment. This study ultimately contributes to the development of more effective primary teacher education models in integrate technology seamlessly into traditional teaching practice. To introduction, primary teacher education is a foundational aspect of the education system, setting the stage for student future academic success and social development. The global focus on quality education underscores the need for innovative approaches in teacher preparation. Blended learning, which combines elements of online and face-to-face interaction, has shown promise in various educational contexts. However, its specific impact on primary teacher education remains an area of investigation. 3. Methodology. Research design. This study employed mixed method research designed to gather comprehensive insight into the effect of blended learning on primary teacher education. The mixed methods approach allowed for both quantitative and qualitative data collection and analysis. Participants. The study involved 120 primary teacher education students who were randomly assigned to either a control group, traditional face-to-face interaction, or an experimental group, blended learning. The first participants were from various regions across the country and represented diverse socio-economic backgrounds. Data collection. Quantitative data. Survey instruments. A standardized survey was administered the beginning and end of the program to assess knowledge retention and pedagogical skill. The surveys include multiple choice question and Likert scale assessment. Preliminary screening. Baseline data were collected before the program began to establish pre-existing knowledge level. Qualitative data. Focus group. Semi-structured focus group discussions were conducted with both groups at the end of the program. They gather detailed perception of the learning experience. Interview. In-depth interviews were conditioned with a subset of participants to gain more nuanced insight into their experience. Data analysis, quantitative analysis. Descriptive statistics were used to analyze survey data, including means, standard deviation, and frequencies. Inferential statistics. Inferential statistics were employed to compare the outcomes between the control of experimental groups. Qualitative analysis. Thematic analysis was used to identify recurring themes in the focus group discussion and interviews. Coding was conducted manually to ensure accuracy and reliability result. Quantitative findings. 1. Knowledge retention. The survey results show significantly higher knowledge retention rates among participants in the blended learning group compared to those in the traditional face-to-face group. The average score for knowledge retention was higher by 15% in the blended learning group. 2. Pedagogical skills. The pedagogical skills assessment revealed a comparable increase in scores for both groups, but with a more pronounced effect seen in the blended learning group. 3. Engagement metric. Self-report engagement metric indicate higher level of engagement among participants in the blended learning group, as reflected in their increased participation in online activities and improved attendance in face-to-face sessions. Now, discussion. The findings suggest that blended learning can significantly enhance primary teacher education by improving knowledge retention, enhancing pedagogical skill, and fostering a supportive learning environment. The flexibility offered by blended learning allowed participants to balance their academic responsibilities with personal commitment, leading to higher engagement levels and better cognitive outcomes. Application. 1. Policy reforms. Educational institutions should consider integrating blended learning into their primary teacher education program to take advantage of its benefit while addressing potential challenges through appropriate support structures. 2. Faculty development. Teachers should receive training on effective blended learning strategies to ensure that they can implement these models successfully in their classrooms. 3. Student support. Institutions should provide necessary technical support and resources to mitigate any technological barriers that may arise during online components of blended learning programs. Conclusion. In conclusion, this mixed method study demonstrates the positive impact of blended learning on primary teacher education preparation. The result highlight its potential as a viable component of teacher training programs, leading towards more inclusive, accessible, and effective educational experience for future generation of teachers. As the world continues to evolve in an interestingly digital age, adopting innovative teaching methods such as blended learning will be crucial for maintaining excellence in primary teacher education.